Here's SDH's look at what went on in international soccer back on your Tuesday. We'll get you ready for your Wednesday as well. Run through the matches, some of the highlights that have been attached to the history books. And we'll keep an eye on what's going on there. Get you ready with your juice boxes all the way through on the match day in the midweek. Let's start off with the early game, and by that I mean 5 o'clock in the morning East Coast time. Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Argentina went in at a minus 833 in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Your draw was a plus 821. Saudi Arabia went in at a plus 2450. That didn't matter. Saudi Arabia got the win, a shocking result, referred to in college basketball parlance in the NCAA tournament as a 1, losing to a 16 seed. Here was the golazo from just outside the 18 that gave Saudi Arabia the lead, courtesy of our friends at Telemundo Sports. Andres Cantor on the call.
Mire la que hizo al Naguasari.
So Saudi Arabia gets the win over Argentina, and let's go over some of the numbers for you. But once again, as we talked about on Soccer Down here, more than anything, you can give all the credit in the world to Saudi Arabia for their showing. Very, very risky idea. Came off. You had 2 moments. You put them in the back of the net. There were a couple of offside. That one was definitely in question by pretty much everyone around. But once again, when you're using semi-automated technology and getting the results, 2 goals called back from Argentina, 1 by the skin of the shoulder. Looking at the stats on the day in the 2-1 win. Possession, 69-31 by Argentina. Your XG on the day, 2.26 for Argentina, a 0.15 for Saudi Arabia. 15-3 in shots, 6-2 on target, 6 off target, 3-1 in blocks, 9-2 in corners, 10 offside for Argentina. 21 fouls on the day for Saudi Arabia, only 7 for the Argentines. 6 yellows on the day. They'll have to keep an eye on that as they head closer to match day 3. Big chances, 2-0. Big chances missed, 1-0. Shots inside the box, 11-3. Outside the box at 4-0. All that was to Argentina's favor. 5 saves on the day for Saudi Arabia. Passing, 85% clip on 596 passes for Argentina, 68% completion on 266 passes for Saudi Arabia, 17-16 on long balls, 9-2 on crosses for Argentina. On the dribble, 6-1 to 3, 6 were 1 to 3 only 1 for Saudi Arabia. Possession was lost actually more than 50% of the time by Argentina. Duels won 60 of the 94, so basically just under 2/3, about 60%. Were won by Argentina. Aerials won 16 of 23. So you're looking at basically a 70-30 margin there. 18 tackles to 17, 14 interceptions to 9, 27 clearances to 9. All of those defensive stats in favor of Argentina as they get the 2-1 win over, for Saudi Arabia, as they get the 2-1 win over Argentina. Second match, Denmark and Tunisia, was a goalless draw. That one was a plus 292. Third match of the day, Mexico and Poland, which automatically impacts what's going on with Argentina and Saudi Arabia. Goalless draw, but here was your moment of the match. It was Robert Lewandowski versus Memo Ochoa. Guess who won? Andres Cantor on the call, courtesy of our friends at Telemundo Sports.
Vamos, Memo, vamos. Ahí va Lewandowski contra Memo. Lewandowski, Memo. Memo Ochoa, la pelota está viva. Va el central. Ahora le digo algo, no sé si vuelven atrás, ¿eh? Tenía un pie sobre la línea Ochoa.
Ya veremos. Bien, Memo.
Tanto que hablan
A ver, están parando y van a revisar la jugada.
Es lo que le digo. Me parece que...
Then your last match of the day was France and Australia. France gets the win 4-1. After Australia had a 1-0 lead early on in the first half, France won at a minus 455. Australia going into the day was a plus 1286. Moment of the match in this one was Olivier Giroud in a piece of history as he tied Thierry Henry for most goals in Les Blue Kits. Once again, courtesy of our friends at Telemundo Sports.
Con Atkinson. Tiene loco Atkinson. Sigue Mbappé. El centro está mal.
So your 4-1 win there, and as a bit of a kicker before we get you into tomorrow, here is the Arabia call. Here's the Saudi Arabian call of the Golazo on the day where they got the 2-1 win over Argentina, courtesy of our friends at John Boy Sports. All right, let's take a peek at your juice boxes, getting you ready. If you're bright and early and you're up, 5 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time, Morocco and Croatia. Morocco's a plus 280. Your draw on the composite is a plus 224. Croatia is a plus 112. 8 o'clock, Germany and Japan. Germany at a minus 222. Your draw is a plus 380. Japan is at a plus 626. 11 o'clock, Spain and Costa Rica. Spain a big favorite, no surprise, at a minus 588. Your draw is a plus 637. Costa Rica is almost a plus 1,900. And then 2 o'clock, Belgium and Canada. We welcome the Canadians back into the World Cup. Belgium at a minus 185. Your draw is a plus 341. Canada right now, as we are talking, is a plus 513. So let's take a peek at your standings. After Group A and Group B, they were locked in. Group C, Saudi Arabia on top, the only team with 3 points. Poland and Mexico with their draw, a point apiece. Argentina, goal difference of -1. They're at the bottom right now with no points. They are going to have to win against Poland and Mexico, something that they certainly can do if they're going to have a chance at winning Group C. Group D, France with their win, 4-1, 3 points on the day. Australia, therefore, is last with a goal difference of -3. Denmark and Tunisia right now in Group D, 1 point apiece with their goalless draw. So that is your look at what happened on your Tuesdays. We get you ready for your Wednesday when it comes to the international tournament that is in the Persian Gulf. So we'll come back at it tomorrow. We'll let you know what happened and give you some of the highlights and some of the sound bites from a lot of folks that made it through And once again, before we go, here's Olivier Giroud and what it means to play for his country. Yes, chasing a record is cool, but there are other things in play. Once again, this is courtesy of the national team, their own selves.
Well, for me, it's kind of a blessing to have the opportunity to play for my country, a third World Cup, as you said. I take it like a young player, like it was my first one, because I want to enjoy every single moment. Obviously I've got this target, this kind of bonus, if I can say, in my head to beat TT. But the main target is one of the team is to go as far as we can in a competition, and then if I get the opportunity to get closer to him, I will do my best for sure.
So that's your look at everything that happened in the midweek. We'll get you ready for Wednesday. We'll recap Wednesday, get you ready for Thanksgiving Day here in the States as we continue to go. And we'll also probably have some content up from our friends at Fired Up Network, especially after the Canadian national team and their re-entry into the tournament. We'll get the Canadian perspective, and we'll post that up on the SDH Network as well. For everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Played safe, everybody. Enjoy the tournament. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.